So I don't know if you guys are tapped in, but Halle and DDG, obviously she filed a restraining order against him, and she has been granted temporary physical and legal custody of their son. Now, the weird side effect of this that I don't know if people were really expecting this is that apparently if a woman takes out a restraining order on you, you are no longer allowed to be a gun owner.
Oh, wow.
This is what I was seeing.
In what state?
In California, allegedly.
Yeah. I mean, we got up laws out here regarding firearms.
But think about how crazy that is that DDG out here presumably lives in a super nice house, probably a ton of expensive shit in it, and now he's not even allowed to have a fucking gun under his bed if for somebody were to happen to show up in the middle of the night. That is crazy to me. I'm going to actually ask ChatGPT this just to make sure. Is it true if you have a restraining order in California, you can't own a gun? Because as I say it, it does kind of occur to me, like, I wonder.
It sounds like it makes sense a little bit.
This is true. Yeah, you are prohibited from owning or possessing firearms while the order is in effect. So basically, you got to go hide your gun and then get it back once the restraining order gets lifted. Or I guess you probably got to turn it over if you legally own it. But damn, isn't that crazy that she could file?
Who's this girl?
His girl's a goddamn Little Mermaid, Halle Bailey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You hit?
No.
Oh, so
I ain't even fucking seen her a day in my life. But DDG, you know, he been with her.
That's some fine shit, for real. I'm going to say that.
Yeah. I mean, we all were kind of like amazed that he landed a relationship with her at a certain point just because she was such a big, famous ass person.
Older sister bad her. She all right. The older sister bad her Chloe.
Yeah, she's
little Beyonce.
Yeah,
that's the bad one.
I have such a hard time remembering the difference.
Yeah.
But either way, I mean, this is kind of, it's a federal law, so it's not just a California thing. Either way, I mean, it's pretty crazy that your girl could really put you in the trick bag by doing the restraining order thing against you and then basically making it so that she could send someone to kill you and you're not going to be able to do anything about it.
That's really, especially like considering like what happened with their whole case and the reason why she even got the restraining order.
Because what? Just because he was like pulling up to her crib and.
Well, yeah, and though if you read like the whole report, she wouldn't get it. He was trying to get her out of his whip. She got into his whip. You feel me? She's in the. I think that allegedly like the passenger seat, and he was trying to pull her out, and then they said that he had like her head wound up getting smashed into the dashboard or whatever.
Bro, they're trying to fucking Chris Brown his ass. They're trying to make it so that he can't get any brand deals or anything like this. Like he apparently allegedly was supposed to sign like multiple like huge deals because like this current run that he's on is kind of like a new thing, you know, that he's just been huge on Twitch for like, I don't know, like a month or two. And then like, you know, which is kind of crazy that like he didn't really have that kind of motion like while he was with her. Like I don't think everything was just going to or whatever. Yeah, but like now all of a sudden he's just like constantly in your feed. Although there is part of me that wonders, like I see the numbers. I know his shit is big. He's got 1 million followers on there. He's got like one of the top subscribed people on there, or in terms of like people paying for his content and everything like that. But it's like sometimes I wonder because I see the shit getting clipped everywhere, and now you have people like Neon being honest about hiring clippers to basically like you pay them to get your content more views, and it's kind of like now I look at it with a little bit more of a skeptical eye, like, oh, I wonder if it just feels like DDG is gigantic because he's also paying these clippers to make his seem even bigger than it actually is.
Well, isn't that kind of the case with like the whole streaming community, essentially? Like all of them,
a lot of them for sure.
It's heavily botted. There's like the numbers are shrouded in controversy and mystery. Like,
I see a lot of people trying to say that DDG is botting his numbers. I have no idea how they would actually even begin to be able to prove that. Every time I click on it on Twitch or whatever, it seems pretty normal to me. Like
tell by the comments though.
I mean, the chat seems like mega active on his, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, presumably if you're going to pay for people to like if you're going to pay for fake viewers, you'd also pay for fake comments to match it.
Is there also like, let's say he's getting 12,000 organic live viewers. Like if they were to get him 10,000 bots, so he's like 20K plus, would you be able to notice the difference in the chat, what that looks like? Probably not.
You see a lot of people like complain and say, even with us, like, well, people tune into ours and say, oh, how do you have 5K viewers and it only looks like there's 20 people in the chat or whatever. It's like some people just have more active chats than others.
For sure.
Either way, I mean, I don't know. Like it feels like right now we've kind of gotten to the point where the media has gone back to like grade school level, where all the boys are rooting for DDG, Tory Lanez. I don't even know who else here we're gonna say, but like
Diddy.
fucking Diddy. No, literally, yeah. And then meanwhile, all the girls are standing on business for
Cassie.
Meg Thee Stallion, Halle Bailey, Cassie, etc. So it's like now you come home from work, if you work in social media or having comments about this kind of. You don't even want to talk about it with your girl because your girl's feed looks, maybe not yours, but my girl's feed looks completely different. And when I'm saying to her, I'm like, yo, yeah, like the Diddy shit looking kind of crazy because Cassie's basically having to admit that she was a willing participant in a lot of this. And I can tell by the way my girl responds to it that she's like, what? Like, that's not what it looks like on my algorithm.
Yeah,
my algorithm is all skepticism for any abused woman.
My girl said free Tory.
See?
You feel me?
You're
Like,
definitely dating someone who's playing messy politics. Yeah. Your girl sides with the bros. That's a problem.
Daddy and Tory. Hey, because if you.
Because you on the boy team.
Nah, but all you talking about is baby oil is for evidence, bro. And then, like, when y'all came and got it, y'all still ain't combed through
I don't think that's the only evidence.
Nah, but they got all these videos that they ain't even combed through yet. Usually the feds, they comb through everything first, then come get you. So y'all ain't even, you know what I'm saying?
they've been Sean Combsing through all of it, and there really hasn't been like I've been saying this for a while. Diddy's gonna essentially beat that case and walk.
Man, was you saying it for a while though? Because I think I'm the only one been saying it for a Don't hop on at the end, bro.
Brother, I've been saying that to you. You feel me?
Hey,
for
look,
months.
Listen.
We all threw him under the bus. Let's be real.
I
We
didn't.
all thought Diddy was done.
Once
I didn't.
Once
No, I didn't.
that
I said y'all gotta stop flying bitches out because that's human trafficking.
yeah. But once the CNN shit got thrown out, I was like, oh, he finna beat the case, and I've been pushing that line ever since.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like we still haven't really got to the part where we get to hear the truly evil shit about Diddy. And the thing you say he's gonna walk. I don't think it's possible that he walks because, yeah, like currently it feels like he got a federal RICO for beating his bitch up, which is probably very confusing to a lot of people because they're like, well, all my homies are beating the bitches up too and they ain't got RICOs. But the thing is that in order for him to walk, he's going to have to prove that he was not trafficking drugs and prostitutes and paying all these employees to do so, which they're all going to tell on him. They just haven't got to that part of the trial yet.
No, there is actually like going on right now.
Right.
But they start witnesses Cassie and she doing horrible.
Boom. And that's the thing, the credibility of the witnesses. I really don't think these people are believable enough for a jury to be damning evidence for a jury to convict this man.
Yeah, it's possible.
That's what I think. Like in Frederico, who nutted on Puffy's titties. Like, I'm not saying
He
that.
don't need to be charged. That's what
The only thing I'm
Yeah,
saying about it, like, all right, you remember the Tory Lanez trial?
That nigga want that hot
The way that like the academics TV account painted the Tory Lanez trial was that you thought Tory was about to beat this, and then it comes out that he didn't beat it. And it's like, I don't know, I'm just like constantly seeing stuff in the media that doesn't seem terribly well fact checked, but we all like in the hip hop algorithm, everything is like free the bros. Like they did not do anything, you know? And it's like, I just don't know how accurate a lot of that is, man.
he got indicted for being hypersexual, bro.
Yes.
That's
Why you're carrying water for him now? You could just say bisexual. Now you changed it up. You got a whole new
Hypersexual,
orientation
'cause
called hypersexual.
This shit a little bit sped up, man. That's some extra shit.
Yeah, that's that Molly.